The tactics board, sorry. Let me just. Okay, hey guys, we are back for another video. This is talking about tactics for a game called Trophyroom. Trophyroom is an not exclusive. Just give me a second. I'm messaging someone because he might need help with tactics. So it's the whole reason we're doing this video, to help people who are maybe outside the top 20 and maybe struggling in a game with how to do tactics and like playing the cards. But yeah, so I'm used to normally having like my face cam then, but it's or not, something didn't work today. So basically, sorry, if you do want to just have tactics, drop a comment what you need. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Just give me a second, actually. I'm gonna go live on Twitch if people need to do this. You know, because some people did ask me on Twitch and I didn't really tell them what my YouTube was, so this might be a bit awkward for them. Window capture. Some guy thinks I'm pranking him. I'm putting on God. Oh yeah, put on God. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, good. I'm not gonna do it on Twitch as well, to be honest. Might not, because I just told him that the tactics board. There we go. So now we've got on the tactics board. Hopefully, you'll click on it. Click on the tactics board, and it will all be fine. Okay, so we'll probably get started when he decides to join, and then we'll take it from there. I'm gonna turn my cap around. Yeah, so we're gonna get started probably when he joins properly. But if you don't know what Trophyroom is a fancy football app, like Fantasy Premier League, but it's different because it's international games. Every league, basically, not every league though. Well, you book to see who has the best team. Now you can pick from every player, so it's not like Fantasy Premier League in that way, as you can pick from every player and there's no price budget. But if I can show my team, I don't think I can. Divine, hello. I'm presuming you're the person I'm just messaging. Yeah. So if you need tell me what you need help with, and then I can issue your help. Oh. Oh my God! There you go. So yeah, we can get started now. As you can see, I'm definitely a United supporter. Don't have my United kit on, I just have no shirt. So okay, so yeah, carry on with trophy room. I know I can help you because the people who are the 10k or like little 15k. Cheers, mate. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Well, we got that. But before I start getting into it, drop a subscription, as it's free, and it will help me. It helps me. But yeah, so I know I can help you because I may not be first, second, or third on the leaderboard, but I am 16th, and I think that's pretty good. I think out of 10k players to get 16th on the leaderboard, and to get messages from the actual trophy room official. I don't think I can read them out, but if you get the message, you know who you are. I can read part of it out. Hi there, and congratulations, you're one of the winners of the Mission 1 and Mission 2 in the big trophy hunt from 30th March. You can't win. So in your team, what players do you choose? It all depends on the players you choose in your team, because although the smartest idea to you may be choose the players who are like performing well at the moment, you can never trust the players on that. You can never you can never trust all the players after a good game. You can never back them for a full another game for that. So what I do normally, when I started doing it, I made the exact same mistake as probably some people are doing. I started by putting my trust in either players who have just done well, which I still kind of do, but like with Lingard, with Kane and Son. But what you need to make sure is that you don't pick the top players, because say everyone picks the top players, what are you going to do? It all depends on how you play your tactics cards, which I still don't know fully, but it's hard. It's hard to play the right tactics card because you never know what happens. But you have to keep control of every game, which is why you look. If I'm watching, I normally watch the United games when it's Europa League, as obviously we do. I'm 416. I think that 416th out of 10k isn't that bad. But yeah, I always watch United. If there's a United game on, I end up watching that because obviously it's no secret that United end up getting the most penalties. Not when we're not Bruno Fernandes, but we do get the most penalties. So anything about that, you do that. We do get the most. If you get the most penalties, I don't know if everyone has a lot of cards. I have 52k currently. I think I have like 70k in total of the currency, but 177 cards because I won 70 Janders yesterday, which means obviously I have a lot of cards. And if you go to, and obviously I'll read out the card names in case maybe you don't have any. There's Attacker Fury, which your attackers, if they score goals, seriously, they receive a 2 times boost in points, and their goals conceded receive a 2 times boost in minus points. Just give me a second. They pick players who are in form. Not always, actually, because I know we don't back the players who are in form because you never know what's going to happen. Like just a few weeks ago, let me try and find one of the challenges. It might be a bit laid down, but I'm going through every challenge, a lot of challenges, and there's one where I actually benched Messi, which may have been a bit of a shock, but I benched Messi because although he's in form, Haaland, Mbappe, and Ronaldo, if I'm going to pick between them four, I'm picking them three. But as I'll get back onto the tactics cards. Thanks to Bruno, we scored. Yeah, all shots on goal receive a 2 times boost in points. All goals conceded receive a 3 times boost in minus points. Shots, it's called. I have 16 of those cards. Offside trap or offsides won receive a 2 times boost in points, and chances created no longer gives you any points. Goal fest. Now this is the one I like to use, and I'll explain that. All goals scored receive a 2 times boost in points, but all goals conceded receive a 10 times boost in minus points. That's only for your goalkeeper. Cheers. Yeah, no, I'm not going through it at the moment. So if I start coughing, it's not corona. I've done a test. So all goals conceded receive a 10 times boost in minus points to your goalkeeper. The reason I like doing that is so if you're not playing that card, what you need to do is you need to have a like a goalkeeper. So let's say like Chelsea are playing, and against like some random like say it's Chelsea versus Sheffield United. If you want to do good in that, what you need to do is you need to put on like Carlos Ziga, who's never going to play, and then put your actual goalkeeper on the bench in those set of games. So that when you play that card for 10 times boosted minus points to your goalkeeper, you don't lose any points there because you're not going to play. And then your goalkeeper will just come on as normal. Yeah. Then we go on to reverse goal. All goals conceded is it once because it's like some of the times where it's VAR for offside. I've done that. So reverse goal. All goals conceded receive 1 plus point instead of 1 minus point for per affected player. Goals scored won't receive any points during the duration of his card. So if you know that's like a penalty coming, and you have 11 City players, you have like a whole team of United players against City, and there's a penalty coming. What you could do is receive 1 plus point. So you can play that card for just a duration of like 5 minutes, and then play a different card. So that you have enough play. You have 11 plus points for that. Yeah. So basically, I've gone through some of the cards, and we're currently going through them. What I did, this was a very fun thing. I used to think reverse goal was a very good card, so I used to do that. It was United versus Southampton. And I think you know where this is going. I had a full team of Southampton players. I just think because United were just like this when United were like bad at home. So it's like if they're bad at so then I played that card for the duration of the match. It's possibly my greatest trophyroom moment, except for going third this week I think it was this week and I got like 5th in the all time at one point. But think about that. So that's 11 points for each goal. So that's 99 points for that. And plus any extra points of chances created, offsides, shots. Yeah, there's yellow cards give 2 plus points, and all red cards give you 5 plus points. This is also a very good thing to do in the Premier League when there's a VAR check. Because when there's a VAR check, say it's for a yellow card, but they get a red, boom, that's 2 points, instead of 5 points there. Or not 2 points, you get the 5 points. So maybe it might be a yellow in the first place, and then VAR for a red card. You get a red card. 5 points, quick. Super Saber. All penalties saved receives 2 times boost in minus points, and all goals conceded receive a 3 times boost in minus points. So 2 times boost in points. Sorry, I read that wrong. And yeah, so with that, you have to think about which team has a goalkeeper that saves penalties. And honestly, it's been West Brom lately. It has been West Brom. Mr. Assistant. All assists receive 2 times a point. All yellow cards and red cards give you 3 times boost in minus points. So yeah, if you have a person like Harry Kane or Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League, especially, or probably in the Premier League, you go and use that card because it's a lot easier. No, yep. The goal nabber. All shots blocked get 2 times the points. All goals conceded receive a 2 times boost in minus points. Which I don't really want to say something like that because it doesn't really need much saying. It's like shots blocked and then goals conceded. So if you have a team like Aston Villa who have quite a decent defense, play that card. Maybe don't trust everything I say as some of it might be wrong. As if I think I'm the only trophyroom player with the YouTube channel. And I might be one of the only top. I think I'm the only top 20 with a YouTube channel, but I know of anyway. Good boy. All assists, free kicks won, and chances created receive a 2 times boost in points. All yellow and red cards now give a 3 times boost in minus points. Now this is a lot different from other cards because it provides being good in the game. Because if you get yellow and red card, if you have Ramos in your team, you don't want to be playing this card. I mean, I know he's injured at the moment, but there's levels. So you just have to make sure they get assists, free kicks, when chances created. Now, bad boy, this is your one for Ramos, or like Real Madrid players, to be honest, even because Ramos, Varane, Mendy, the right back against Carvajal, Vasquez, or something like that, and then Casemiro. All yellow and red cards now receive 10 points each. So that's another thing to do with the VAR check for. Now, this is the one where it said usually Prem, thanks to Bruno, we score then. Now, the pessimist. All wait, what? What's penalties scored? That's when we. Would I go past that? There was only a penalty scored one, but let's ignore that then. The pessimist. All penalties missed now receive 15 points. The goal scored no longer receive any points. All these tactics cards last for a duration of 30 minutes. So say you want to play 3 cards, you play 3 cards consistently. But again, it might not be worth playing 3. I'd recommend doing 2 games most likely as a half time. Unless you have cards to spare like I do. If you can't win, you need to make sure what you're doing correct with like your bench. If you don't like auto pick team, you need to properly put effort into making your team. I'm gonna just quick. I'm pretty sure I do have a challenge with Electro Legends. I can't see your lineup. I think I can before your game. Well, game. Oh no, I can't. I think I can see it. There we go. So you've got De Gea, Shaw, Bailly, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka. You've got Partey, Fernandes, Parejo, and then Diallo, Greenwood, Rashford. I don't know how to start with this team. As I am a United supporter, as you can clearly see by the cap. But what I'll say is, I'm gonna take off my United cap. I'm gonna put my United cap backwards and critique this team. This is all constructive criticism, so don't take it to heart. So Matthew Ryan on your bench for goalkeeper, and De Gea on your starting goalkeeper. Let me ask you this: Ryan's not going to start over Leno unless Leno's injured, and De Gea and Henderson. De Gea will probably start. That's who I'd put to start. But only because you're a United supporter, you can't go with all United teams. Just because it won't give you any extra points, especially since half of them may not play. So we've done a bit of criticism on your goalkeepers. De Gea, I say, good job he's your starting goalkeeper. Obviously, for what I was saying, De Gea should have put in the other goalkeeper, but I've made the same mistake, so it's all fine. Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, and Kieran Tierney. Is Kieran Tierney going to start if he's injured? I know he's on your bench, but is he going to start if he's injured? I've got an answer for that. No, he will not start if he's injured. Bailly may not start, as I think he might be injured too. Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, De Gea. That's fine. That's completely fine. Or Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire. Tierney and Bailly are only real struggles there, possibly. Just give me a second. Dum bum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum. Then in your midfield, you got on the starting bit, you have Parejo, Fernandez, Partey, and McTominay on your bench. McTominay will probably end up coming on for Partey. I do have obviously Fernandez, and I do have Parejo as well. So I can't put anything against you on that one. But what I will say is Fernandez, you've watched that United. If you're gonna watch that United game, stay tuned for a penalty. And as soon as that penalty, quick, whip your phone out, play a goal fest card, or play something where it says goal scored, give you plus points. Give that 2 times points or 3 times points. Just do that, and you should be good for that one. I'll probably give you 30 points for a penalty. That's how I've won challenges. Parejo. It's Villarreal versus Ajax. Well, it's not Ajax. Roma, Ajax, Arsenal, Slavia, Prague, United, Granada, and then Villarreal versus. Who's the team like locked out Tottenham? Was it Dynamo Zagreb? I think it was Dynamo Zagreb. But yeah. So you got that. Then your front three, which I am a big fan of, I'm not going to lie. Just a second. So your front three, Diallo, Greenwood, Rashford. And then on your bench, you got Daniel James. Now, in saying how good this strike force could be, let me go. My lineup, I did Asensio for Villarreal in net. I did Raul Albiol, Maguire, Mancini in defence. I did Pogba, Tadic, Parejo, Fernandez, and then in midfield, and I did Gerrard, Rashford, and Fernandez. Then on my bench, I did go quite heavy United. I went with De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Klaassen, and Edison Cavani. Half these players, some of those players might be injured. I'm pretty sure about 2 or 3 out of the Rome midfield are injured. One of those being Henrik Mkhitaryan, who are probably a very important player for them. Probably is a very important player for them. But what I'd say is, I don't think in the future you should go too heavy on United. I think when you messaged me earlier saying something about Sevilla, your team with Sevilla, I think you meant Villarreal. I'm fairly sure you would have. So I'll do another one of these streams tomorrow, early in the morning. Make sure you don't do your team tomorrow, and then I'll help you pick your team for tomorrow. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know these things. You might not be injured. It's just because he played 48 minutes in his last game, and I don't see how a defender would play 48 minutes, especially if it's Tierney. Because the other app I use, obviously, the Fantasy Premier League. Yeah, I'm not too highly placed in that one. I'm 3 millionth out of 8 millionth, so it's not the biggest achievement. Still in the top 37%, but it's not like the biggest achievement ever. We can go into Arsenal players and go down to Tierney. He has a red injury sign, which means he's expected back on the 15th of May. Also, I do have a whiteboard, but let's not go to that whiteboard, because that whiteboard's a bit dirty and it has some drawings on, to be honest. because you know what? Okay, must take one of my drawings off, and you can probably see from this side, but right no, it's only something to do with Power Rangers. It's decent from this side, but that looks more like a pencil drawing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, from the other side, it's a lot more mental. That is probably my best drawing ever. There you go. Put that back on before anything bad happens. Oh, I know. Dum 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 dum. Okay, back to the actual video. So you have to think as well. You have to obviously think who's injured because the Bamiyan's got an injury sign. Odegaard's got an injury sign. So that probably won't make way for Partey, but will make more way for Smith Rowe if he's fine. Yep. So yeah, the team selection for me. I'm not gonna say my team selection is perfect, but I think everyone knows who the top three people are who plays trophyroom: Golden League, United Forever, and FC Katla, and Saigon FC in just missing out in fourth place. I mean, if you use this as the Premier League, I'm in that relegation. I'm not towards that relegation scrap as of yet. So we're going Golden Eagle or Eagle. I'm supposed to be Golden Eagle. I think you might just miss something. We'll try and go in this guy's team, but I don't know if I can find it. I don't think I have a challenge with Golden Eagle today. You normally send me a load of challenges, which has confused me. Because the last time, me and him... Oh, I need to go forward quite a bit. The last time me and him played, I beat him by 12 points. And I won... I only won 100, but... Now, one of my... one of my things got declined. My challenges. So... His team yesterday, I can't check his team today, but I could send him a challenge actually now. I'll send him a challenge for 4, I think I'll just do 500. Okay, Alice, so he had his star player on his bench, Mahrez, which, because then Mahrez didn't start, he should have started this game. Honestly, he had obviously a nice starting lineup. I think our only real difference was me having Mahrez and him having on his bench. So I'd say I do quite decent against all these people. I'm on 15k as well in a gambler's one, with a load of people who aren't even allowed to gamble, including me. Let me just move my camera down, it's a bit awkward. Yeah. So I think now we're going to challenge Golden Eagle to a game. Okay, we're not going to challenge Golden Eagle to a game apparently because it says I've still got 0. I'm going to reload my app quickly because I did get a challenge declined. So I should have one more shot. No, I should be able to do one more challenge, but it says view challenges 49, but no, it won't allow me to challenge someone now, so it just is what it is, isn't it? Because also, do I have a shirt on? Not sure. Yeah, I have a shirt on. Okay. Yeah, it's not really nice. It's not really a shirt I'm wearing, really, which is the highlight. It's more a Twitch jumper, but yeah. Okay, so what you need to also make sure is that you're not only doing this is a big mistake all of the people who start the game make. You need to make sure that you are doing more than one challenge. You need to make sure you're not doing a 5,000 challenge in one. And Because you see that some people, you may get like invites for 50 coins. You're probably thinking, what waste of time? Why you do it for 50 coins? Then you see that they've done it for loads of 50 coins. And you're confused. Why don't you just do it for 5,001? Do you know why? If you want to know why they don't do 5,001, it's actually amazing. Because if you do 50 coin challenges instead of, well, not, it doesn't apply on friendly days because everyone's only do maximum 50 challenges. But if, I tell you what, if you do a maximum of, if you do 50 coin challenges to make 5k, Cutler sometimes thrashes me, it's all fine. I do normally beat United Feather and Golden Eek. I can beat Saigon FC, I don't know what happened to him. I can beat most of these people, it's just on the day really. Yeah, so if you do 50 coin challenges instead of to make up 5k, it's 50. You can go like 300 points up, I'm pretty sure, because it's 100. It's a difference of 100. You divide 5,000 by 50 to get 100, and then you times 100 by 3 because you win 3 points per challenge. So if you win every challenge in there, to make up 5k. At 5k, instead of getting 3 points, you win 300 points. 300. Think about that. 300 is an insane amount of points you can get. And I did that with my friend, with someone yesterday called Chris MDFC. It might be the real one, it might not be. And if it is, and you see a video, Apple 3.14 has done it. But yeah, there's that. There's also you also got to think about a lot of things. It's a very mental game because you have to keep on top of it every single day. I think the best thing to do if you're a new player is start off by playing you go into new challenge. I can't do it. Then you go into the scope. I'm gonna check if I can do actually. I'll try and do. Nope, I've done maximum of challenges. Never mind. You go into Discover, and there's a play. You obviously got teams from United Kingdom, which, yep, some of them are top players, some of them are crap. And then you got new teams. You can just click. You can just do some of those challenges. But when I did something against Chris and DFC, I'm just gonna call him Chris for now. You go here. I was like 19th or 20th on the leaderboard. Well, because there's 300 points, I went up. I went up to 16th place. And my goal for here is to get 10th place, which might seem a bit hard, but 700 points. If you do that method of doing the 50 coin challenges to make 5k instead of 5k, or 50 coins to make 1,000, whatever you want to do. You can rank up so fast. Just make sure what you're not doing is cheating. You don't win. Cheaters never win, and winners never cheat. So also you got the big trophy hunt, and obviously if you're not the type of person to win, but you can just the first few people to like 30 or 50 challenges. I'll get the official email up, and judging by that scheme, I've won 50k, not 50k, 50 quid, not 50k. Jesus. Where's trophy room? I'll just search it actually. Trophy room. Now, so the trophy hunt is on the weekly mission. Play 50 challenges, either head-to-head or group challenges, and you can just win money from that. There's 90 winners each week. I know there's 10k players, but those 10k might not play it. And if you're 416th, you have a chance. If you the last week leaderboards, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine if your phone battery is at 20%, at 10%. I do videos like this all the time, so all you have to do is drop a subscription, turn on post notifications, and you'll get a notification anytime I go live or upload a video. So that'll all be fine. This is all just to help people in general, and you can watch it in advance if you need to. I think this might be the end of the video, but it's just talking about everything that's going on. And the other mission 2 is win 10k from any types of challenges during the week. You can win up to 50k. You have to win up to 50. It is this. See, it's the CEO trophy that did send out. I'm just gonna message the guy saying where's my. I'm gonna compose something to Chris MD, a YouTuber. Yeah, I know. Which made it confusing for me. But